If you are logging into my team today, this is what matters. Happy Thursday, everybody. Tomorrow, All-Star drops. We have 1 day to prepare. Plus, we add 2 top-tier cards to the lineup on this episode. Let's dive in and see what matters. For the daily challenge is very easy in single player plus some stats, a free 5,000 MT. We need as much MT as possible coming into All-Star Weekend. No new challenges today. Try to get the mixtape one done. You have just 22 hours to do it. Free Hall of Fame option, Kia clutch time, you know the drill. Get as much done here as you can. For those season-long grind, we have about 8 days left in the season. It should be next Friday as the new season's happening faster than we think. So we'll have All-Star tomorrow and then a new season just 8 days later. Things are going to start moving here in my team. So just take care of those challenges when you can. You may still be working through some challenges here, and it's all good stuff. Get this greatness and breakout done. Should be very easy to do. Just throw a greatness player in your lineup. It is Galaxy Opal or lower. You are playing multiplayer. Try to get this one done too. I mean, between the three, you're going to get a legend badge, Hall of Fame badge, and we know there's that legend badge down here for the Warriors. Go ahead and take care of those. Nothing new down here, just 8 days left for that signature challenge. When it comes to greatness, we're right there. Those are the 2 cards I'm talking about. It is just a couple more threes, 3 total, Pettit and Petrovic. We kind of saved it for the episode. We will get Steph, and that will be enough for Wade. So we will play one game here in just a moment and unlock both of those guys. Before we do though, let's dive over to the play tab. Again, it's kind of that calm before the storm. There's a few challenges we can take care of today, but I would just keep on that season grind. I know some of us are kind of in that chill mode where they got their season completion event piece, and King of the Court's only live on weekends. Maybe we're just grinding some games in Park. Just have fun at this point. If there's a certain win tier you need in Showdown or Breakout, keep going after it. It's all worth it. But if you're just kind of chilling, that's fine too. This game can be a lot of fun when you get to relax a bit more. And just know, I mean, it will get sweaty here pretty soon. Probably a new festival where we'll have Sunday triple threat park streaks. Festivals come, and that's when the rewards for King of the Court get really good. So this could be a time to level up a little bit. I'm practicing my dribbling, like going into that training court and just doing a bunch of dribbling drills, building out some interesting lineups, trying new cards. It's all fun stuff, but just focus on what you need to get done. Things like exhibitions, really low-hanging fruit. So if there is something going on that's low-hanging fruit, definitely prioritize it. One thing to keep in mind, certain times of the day in full lineup games, you will get double rep. That will be really easy to do in Breakout. You get these full lineup games in Breakout. I'm still just slowly working through boards as I get challenges done. All good things. But let's do this. Let's hop into a quick Breakout game. I'm gonna, just show you 1 or 2 highlights of it. We won't play the full thing, or I won't show the full thing, but a couple of threes, and we will be ready to unlock Curry and Wade. We'll check back in just a moment. And that will be Petrovic's final 3. Petrovic on a deep 4. Technically, his final 3 is a 4. We like that. And the very next possession, we get it done with Bob Pettit. All right, that is all the threes we need. And 1 quick game later, 3 threes. We got some other stats done, and that should be enough. Let's go back to challenges and welcome home to a diamond pack. Welcome home to Dark Matter, Steph Curry. Thank you very much. And welcome home to 100 overall, Dwyane Wade. Well, we got some options at point guard, as we knew we would. We kind of foresee this situation, or foresaw, or whatever the term is. We saw it coming to a certain extent. Where is old Dwyane Wade? Is he not in here? You'd think 100 overall would be at the very top. Where'd you go, Dwyane? My collections, just make sure he's in. Oh, I gotta lock him in. I got him, but I gotta lock him in. Okay, they're locked in. There's Dwyane Wade. It looked like, like the way it popped up, he was already in my collection, but apparently not. So let's go ahead and add him now. And let's go test these guys out. I've heard mixed reviews about Wade. Not a ton of mixed reviews on that Steph. People seem to really like the Steph. I mean, with Steph, the one thing you're not going to get is just size. But other than that, people really like this Steph, and we are trying to work on some of our new dribble moves. I was watching some videos last night, learning some of this good stuff. Ooh, I'm gonna get shifty here, guys. Don't worry. Oh, that's pretty nice. What were people saying about this jump shot? Like it was slow? That's not a slow jump. That is nice. Okay. I like that jump shot. That's not even like Bird. I mean, definitely way better. I know we reviewed DeRozan and Blake Griffin yesterday. Way better. Not even anywhere close to DeRozan or Blake Griffin, in my opinion. This is a very straightforward jump shot. You bring it up to his head and you flick. Maybe the touchest on the slow side. It could be a little quicker. Like I'm early on a lot of these. Yeah, it makes sense. Maybe the touch on the slow side, but nowhere near as slow as DeRozan or Wade. I mean, DeRozan or Blake Griffin. Bit of a Freudian slip there. This looks nice. I don't know. I like that jump shot. We are going to cook with this card. Maybe I'll be the only one. I don't know. We are going to absolutely cook with this card. Let's see if I can do the nutmeg. That was one I was learning last night. I don't know why. I don't know why this would be like what guard in a competitive NBA game is doing this move. I can barely even trigger it consistently, but it's funny to see the nutmeg. So I'm working on some dribble moves, guys. You might see Guru getting a little shiftier than usual, but that is cool. This Dwyane Wade is a very nice card, but let's go ahead and put in our boy Stephen Curry, who I know has some crazy dribble animations as well. Let's see here. Yeah. Oh. Watch out, guys. Oh, that is nice. Let's see this jump shot. We want to talk. I mean, it is better than Wade. I mean, there's no Steph Curry. That is the fastest, most consistent. It's exactly what I'm talking about. As soon as it gets to his head, you flick forward, but he just brings it up so quick. I'll say Wade's jump shot is very smooth. There's no hitch in it. I really, really like it. It's just a touch slower than this Curry jump shot. My goodness, this card can absolutely cook. So we got a couple new really, really good cards. I mean, we'll see who makes the final lineup. Let's put it this way. I'm planning on doing a bit of shopping when it comes to my lineup in All-Star. Between All-Star and Season 5, we're going to see a big dip. I mean, we have All-Star Friday and then Season 5 the next week. There's always a bit of a dip when it's a new season, so we really should see some competitive prices. Already been monitoring them a bit. Looking at cards like Paul George. Like Paul George is ending 800K. We haven't seen him around there. That is a great, great shooting guard. So elite cards like that, Pink Diamond Braun, I don't know. I'm kind of looking at them. But what I'm not going to be looking at is point guards because we are absolutely stacked. I really do like this Oscar Robertson card. Has some great animations, has a great jump shot. So between these guys, I mean, I don't even think Ray Allen can be in the conversation anymore. Absolutely stacked. Shooting guard, there's still a hole. That DeRozan jump shot, now that I'm using so many quick jump shots, it's just not going to cut it. This Petrovic card is really nice, but probably, I mean, I think I'm going to get a really elite shooting guard here, spend some MT on him, and get a really elite big man as well. And then maybe we get a pretty fun small forward. I'm eyeing LeBron or someone equivalent. This Kenneth Faried card, though, I'm really liking this card. It's kind of funny, I have all the MT and all this and that, but it's a 10,000 MT card that I'm having the most fun with. It's like the cat when you buy it, that huge new amazing jungle gym toy, and then the cat sits there and just plays with the box all day. That's kind of what I feel like, where I have all these new cards, Garnett, Larry Bird, Blake Griffin, and I'm like, man, I just want to play with this Kenneth Faried card. He was really good in college. Check out some of his college stats and early career stats. Morehead State, small school. They had a run in the tournament his senior year. They were kind of a Cinderella story. This dude was really cool, IRL, in real life, and they made this card really good. His jump shot so fast. We reviewed it yesterday. Still having a ton of fun with that card. Probably doesn't make the main lineup, but absolutely, when I hop into Park a little later, maybe tonight on stream, probably use that Kenneth Faried card, Curry, and maybe try to match him up with some size, and then put in Wade. I wouldn't really want to use Curry and Wade in Park. It's just not my style. You guys know me. I like to go big. Doing some challenge with this Olden card. He is not a card I'm using consistently. But I've found a soft spot for that Kenneth Faried, particularly in Park. He is just very, very good in Park because he does pretty much everything well. So I'd probably pair like Kenneth Faried with one of these two, and then a big boy like Sar or Garnett, even Reynaud, though, I mean, there's probably better options. Yeah, that's kind of my meta lineup for a triple threat Park game. but very excited nonetheless. I am super happy to add Wade and Curry. It was a long grind. I mean, I still think realistically, I was probably one of the faster people to do it. I know a lot of us are still working on it, and I know when it first came out, some people just flew through it. So I still think I'm one of the faster in general to get it done. I know some people got a lot more done faster, but I know a lot of you are still working through it, and that's totally fine. It lined up for me. There just wasn't as much going on in the game, and I just really prioritized, getting all these points with specific players, making sure buckets were coming from assists, and then I just honed in on threes. If you get there, great. If you don't, it's okay. There's always more cards, and as long as we're building MT, you can go in the auction house and buy pretty much whatever you need for that lineup. So a bit of a lineup review, a little longer today because we got some new cards, but that is where the lineup is at. And yes, we will be opening up the wallet. I know we're stacking quite a bit of MT. When I say wallet, I mean the MT wallet, not the real wallet. That's going to stay closed, but we are eyeing some big purchase here sooner than later. And the auction house as a whole, the pack market, no new packs. Expect this to be very different tomorrow, but no new packs as of today. So just the all-star hype. This set's definitely settling down. Kenneth Faried has hit a floor. He's down to like 10K, really, really cheap. And I bought some on bid a bit too high. I think he could see a small spike once he's out of packs, which won't be till Tuesday. His floor could find more room. Again, if you can get this guy around 5,000-6,000 MT, I do see some room. I know there's a ton of uncertainty with the all-star drop tomorrow. Him of all these cards, I could really see actually getting a nice boost out of packs. Daquan Cook is just not meta enough. He's already down to like 5,000-6,000 MT. I wouldn't stack up a bunch of these. Same with Jose Alvarado. He's just by far the most common pink diamond. Really, really common. I mean, 24 not selling, 23 not selling. Wouldn't really feel good stacking up this guy unless you're winning him on bid for like 10K, which some people are doing. So just, again, you can flip any card as long as you're getting a very aggressive price. Mathurin is interesting, still pretty common, and his price is settled. This is a nice settle. It looks like a lot of people listed at 53. Could be one person who just bought up a bunch. I would look for this card in the 40s, even 30s, and then maybe later on we could flip. But this whole set, I'm just taking a bit of a beat on because the uncertainty. Surprised how cheap this Brent Berry is getting. I really liked his stats, and jump shots on quick, 6-7 at the shooting guard. I know there's a lot of good cards out right now. I mean, he's comparable to like DeMar DeRozan. I'm guessing he has a much better jump shot, not quite as good as defense, but very, very affordable for a Galaxy Opal. Carmelo's getting a little bit lower as well, but he's settling around 500K, which is kind of nice for a Galaxy Opal Carmelo Anthony. I mean, that's not that bad. And then these two cards are pretty rare. More Glenn Rice's this morning than I saw Josh Smith's. I mean, that could change here soon. But keep an eye on things. I do think if you want one of these two cards, probably buy it Saturday, Sunday, because they probably will get more rare and a bit more expensive, at least short term once they leave packs, and then they'll kind of stabilize. But if they're anything like these other Dark Matters, I mean, all these cards are still very, very rare. If you want a specific Dark Matter, might not just be, oh, do I have enough MT for it? You might be asking yourself, is there even one up on the auction house? So super packs will be helpful for season 4 because we need some more Dark Matters. These guys are just so rare right now. I don't know if people are just hoarding them, but it's like even with all the all-star drop, how much lower can these Dark Matter prices even go if they're this rare? Tracy's pretty much the only Dark Matter with multiple up. Just something to think about. As far as day trades, I'm pretty much taking the day off. I did buy one thing. I went shopping before my coffee, which maybe I need to make a rule not to do. I bought this Dylan Harper. I mean, he is badged to the gills. I was just casually checking Dylan Harper's price. I saw that the cheapest one was up for like 68,000. And then I saw this one with 20 Hall of Fame badges added, just about 20 Hall of Fame badges added, listed at 70K. And so in my mind, I'm like, a base Dylan Harper's cheapest is 68,000. I think 20 badges is worth that like 2,000 boost. The only kicker is when I search up Dylan Harper in general, yes, the cheapest one is like 70K, but then there's a bunch that are pretty badged out that are also around like 70K. Mine's a little better than this one in my opinion, 25 Hoffs, even though he has 2 legends. It's a little better than 10 Hoffs with 2 legends, but still it's right around that 80 mark. So if I need to make 85K to get a little profit, It could be a little tough. I don't know how many people are buying Dylan Harper's today. So I was, in the back of my mind, I'm like, that might have been an impulse buy. We will see, but he's an elite card, and for salary cap later on, I end up keeping this card 6'6" at the point guard. And the thing is, this card just needs defensive badges. His stock card just is missing some very key defensive badges. And whoever, badged out this card did a pretty good job. Challenger, glove, gave him the menace, pretty much all the defensive badges, even paint patroller. Pretty nice, badged out Dylan Harper, so not too mad at it. Got it at a really good price. I'll keep listing him at profit for a while, and if he just never sells, we'll just do a break even or just stockpile him, because at this point, he's a great diamond card. It's fun to have really elite lower tier cards. You just never know when you need an elite diamond, maybe salary cap or specific challenges. We have seen them introduce tier-based challenges on a very small scale, but I mean, here in this greatness challenge, it says Galaxy Opal and lower. It's specific to greatness, but later on, who knows? Maybe 2K does some more, tier-specific challenges, in which case it will be nice to have some elite lower tier cards. Of course, we do have, a lot of those. I mean, I think all of us could come into our collection and look at diamonds and be like, man, I got some budget beasts in here. Michael Ray Richardson, we all probably have a pretty good collection. Even if we're new, hopefully you're working through greatness, getting cards like this. This is an elite diamond card. So that's why cards like Dylan Harper are going down, because there's so many good diamonds out right now. But either way, a fun card nonetheless. And we'll keep moving in the auction house. Cleared out some things. The experiment with Ron Harper, it went pretty good. We ended up selling, I think, all of them. Or do I still have one amethyst? Still one amethyst. Made a slight bit of profit on these two. I thought I'd make more just because he's so rare. And I thought people would get a bit more hyped about some of the all-star events. But maybe people aren't thinking he's going to be involved because it's that weird skills challenge replacement thing. But still, we're in a pretty good spot. We pretty much have a card of everybody in the 3-point contest, most of the cards in the dunk contest, some of the cards in that skill replacement challenge game, like Corey Maggette. I think I added one to the collection just to be safe. But sold a few cards, got a little profit on Carter Bryant. That's going to be nice. A little bit of profit here. We bought this one for 24, and we bought this one for what, 34, so 1,000 MT on each. Not a ton of profit, but this Fears we made great profit on. I think I got him around 10, 15K. So we'll definitely take that, clear him out once that's done. And as you can see, pretty liquid, not a ton of thing in the auctions, a bit rare for me. Those are the Kenneth Farids we got, a bit overpriced. I'll try to break even on them, but he might take a bump. Wouldn't be surprised if he goes to 20K in a couple weeks. Who knows though? We just don't know the supply and demand. So a bit calmer of a day on the auctions. If you do really want to try to squeeze out some extra MT, just be wary, because tonight they're going to release the teaser for All-Star. It's Thursday night, and I've always said Thursday night's really one of the best times to buy. I would say go dark matter hunting tonight, but there's just none up on the auction house, and I don't think people are going to put more up on the auction after the leak, but maybe they will. Who knows? But I do always say Thursday night after the leak can be a great time to shop. Even Friday, let the new sets settle. We got All-Star being released tomorrow at 10 a.m. We know they'll be overpriced. Maybe then is when you come and try to find that Galaxy Opal or Pink Diamond you've been eyeing. You might get a Ja Morant real cheap tomorrow morning, if there's even any up on the auction house. So just keep that in mind. More of a buy window right now than a sell window. Over, starting tonight, once the leak happens through the weekend, it can be a very good time to go shopping. And then hopefully we settle back into, a weekly cycle where we can make some purchases over the weekend, sell them Tuesday, Wednesday, and then get prepared to start making more purchases over the weekend. Season 5 coming up so soon throws a little hitch in that, but once we get rolling into Season 5, it's that early mid-season. It's a lot safer to trade. It's where we were making a ton of MT. I mean, all of these first sets, we were really confident and consistent. It was at Crossroads we started pulling back just a little bit, and then Mixtape and All-Star were kind of, pausing. We'll do the similar thing in Season 5. Those first sets in Season 5 will be pretty steady for us to trade. Late Season 5, we might start pulling back just a little bit and see how it goes from there. In summary, it's a good day just to catch up on things. No new challenges, just get as many badges as you can, stack up some MT. Whatever play mode you feel like playing, have fun with it. If you're still working through greatness, I do think it's a good grind if you have the time. There's going to be some really fun cards that come out of it. Maybe not game-breaking cards, but that remains to be seen and kind of depends on your play style. For the auction house, we're being a bit conservative, but would love to hear how you guys are moving and grooving. I know I have a ton of MT stockpiled. We will start spending a little bit of it here, but at least it's safe in, my account. It's like, I feel it's safe there for whatever reason, but we will start making some moves here sooner than later. And if you are trying to grow your MT, just go back to the principles. I think the biggest thing to focus on today is buying at a very aggressive price. Already consider that buy window open. So as we shop over the next couple days, really try to be aggressive on prices, either a card listed too low or on your bids, and just have fun. At the end of the day, it's a game. So if you feel like spending some MT, go ahead and do it. Don't feel too bad about it, but make sure it's a card that you like and you're going to have fun with. We'll go live tonight. I'm going to wait until the teaser comes out tonight, and then I'll hop on live. We'll be out there just to kind of talk about it. Maybe we'll play a couple games with Wade. We'll, just have some fun on stream and react to a couple things. And then tomorrow there'll be a daily video with my thoughts on whether it's a festival and all the challenges. Tomorrow will be a really good video just to dive into some things. So a lot of fun things on the horizon. As usual, really appreciate the support, all the likes and the subscribes. They mean a lot. We're still pushing for that 400. It could take some time, but that is totally cool. One day at a time. We're just trying to become a little bit better each day. And I hope you all do the same. Enjoy your Thursday. We will talk tonight/tomorrow. Much love and peace.